everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Mrs. B here. It's the long overdue update of my Slimming World journey, so stay tuned. So firstly, must apologise for the delay in doing this upload. Since I last saw you, which was when I was going into the final of the 12-week plan, I advised of my intention to update you before I go on holiday, etc. I'm going on holiday tomorrow. But essentially just wanted to do the update and haven't been able to do so before now because I've been extremely busy with work. There's always a bit of a heave towards that departure at work to make sure everything's left in order, and I just haven't been able to lift my head above the parapet, I'm afraid, so apologies. So since I last saw you, and forgive me because I can't quite remember, but I had quite a big loss of £4.5 on a week where I really wasn't expecting it. That's a second £4 loss because I had one before. So that's since I last did a vlog. And going into that week, I sort of hadn't really thought about what I was eating and got onto the scales very nonchalantly and really thought, you know, I'm bound to have a gain, and my eyes popped out of my head when she said I had a £4.5 loss. So that was wonderful. The following week, however, and that point, sorry, I got the 1.5 stone certificate. So yeah, so that was brilliant. The next week, however, when I thought that I tried a little bit harder, they said that I'd put on £4. I felt like giving the certificate back, to be honest, but can't explain that. My home scales were saying that I'd had another £2 loss, so I don't know. It is what it is. And then I had, I think that was my last weigh-in last week. I didn't go for a weigh-in yesterday or today. Today's usually weigh-in day, but today is a bank holiday. And I'm going on holiday, so I'm off in terms of weigh-ins. But I have done a weigh-in at home, if that counts, and it appears to be a £1.5 loss. So we will see. So that's where I am. I had a little look back at the starting video, and here is a sort of reminder of why I decided to go on this journey. So I hope you're all well. And doing good as we go into a new year, because in my previous vlogs I've talked about being comfortable in my own skin and being a big girl, etc. But I have made a decision to go into the new year of 2019 with an effort to lose some weight. There's a couple of motivations for this, or a few. Firstly, I'm now 45, officially middle-aged. Okay, I'm over it. I've had my moment. I'm okay. So I'm no longer young. But, you know, we can be young in our heads. So I have took that as a, you know, why not now before I get to old age, you know. But also because I have a big holiday that I keep referring to, and I'm going to tell you more about that later on in the year. But we go away sort of around April time, and so that's a good 4 months away, and that seems a reasonable target to aim for. And also I think because realistically, health-wise, it will be good for me. So I think that looking back, you can see a change in my face. I think you can see the loss. And in total, at this point, I've sort of lost around about 2 stone. And I say around about because I fluctuate a little bit here and there. But around about 2 stone, which is about 28 pounds. So I'm really pleased. And that was over a period of obviously just under 4 months. So I think that's a reasonable loss. And I'm really pleased with that. And I'm glad that I took the decision to do it ahead now of my holiday. In terms of the benefits, I think they're fairly obvious. I feel better. I think I look a little bit better perhaps in my face. I think I'm less round. So it's all good. In terms of the highs for me have been going down 2 jean sizes. So that was a real sort of wow moment. And I also recently had a moment where my one of my skirts from my suits at work literally dropped off down to my ankles. So obviously there's the inches loss and all of that, so that's all really good. Going on holiday, who knows? I'm going to try and be sensible, but obviously there will be a gain. I think it'd be ridiculous not to. But when I get back, I intend to get on it. So continue to watch me. The vlogs from here on will be a little bit more holiday focused. But it will be interesting to see what choices I make with regard to eating, etc. So you can still tune in with regard to that if you wish. So just wanted to take this final opportunity and say a big thank you to everyone who's continued to support me, watch me, and hopefully find some encouragement from this vlog of the Slimming World process. I was a bit of a novice going in, but I have to say I found it really life-changing. I think I've got the tools now to go forward and hopefully continue to think differently with regard to my eating. So it's all good. So we own it, we control it. Next time.